What the hell is this?
Hi, my name is Alex and welcome to Floor Food. I am a singer and a songwriter and I am teaching myself to write rock music and to produce that rock music as I go. And I want to use this YouTube channel as kind of a working diary where I'm going to try and catalogue that learning process as rigorously and as academically as I possibly can.
What does that mean?
So I've already got 2 EPs under my belt. They're out on streaming services. You could go and listen to them right now. I'm really proud of them. I put an awful lot of hard work into them. I think they have an awful lot of artistic merit. The production value in them leaves something to be desired. So I'm really hoping that this YouTube channel is going to give me a space in which I can keep working on myself as an artist as well as a producer. Because I love production, I'm finding it really fascinating learning about it. I love mixing, I love mastering. It's bloody hard, and I don't know what I'm doing, but it is something I find really fascinating, and I want to get better at myself, rather than maybe working with a mixing engineer, which, you know, otherwise, by and large, would be the far more sensible thing to do.
What videos are there?
So what kind of videos can you expect to see on the channel? Well, songs, obviously. Anything that I finish, anything that I decide to release on streaming services, I will also upload it to the channel here. And if it's multiple songs, if it's an EP or an album, I will curate them by playlist. So you've got everything relating to each body of work in one place. However, I also intend to release some unfinished songs on here, some demos. Some of these will be things that I eventually do want to mix and master and fully produce and that I hope to put into an album or a similar body of work. Some of them are going to be things maybe that I worked on a couple of years ago, maybe that I'm working on currently, that just didn't entirely come together in the way that I would have wanted, but I think there are some interesting things in there to share, and I feel like this YouTube is a good place to share those rougher projects, to talk a bit about them. I'll be very, very descriptive in the descriptions, that's what it's there for, so you'll get an awful lot of information about what this song was trying to be and why I decided to release it, and hopefully you'll find that very, very, very interesting. I also want to release a lot of videos a bit more like this one that are going to be blog style, talking about what it is like to be teaching yourself all of this, about what my day-to-day might look like, about my goals, about what I'm working on at the moment. And I think I'm going to kind of split these videos into 2 branches. I'm still entirely figuring out how this is going to work. But I think there'll be videos like this that are very general, where I'll kind of go topic at a time and talk about something that I am working on. I know that I want to do one about what my day-to-day looks like, for example, and about how I fit this around, you know, the job that earns me the money that I live off. Because I think that's an important thing to discuss, and maybe also more generally about my goals. But I also want to kind of maybe do a weekly roundup video where I'll talk about, very briefly, about what I have been working on that week, what I've done, maybe the songs I've listened to, as well as much more of an informal blog style of video. The final kind of thing that you'll find a lot of on this channel is going to be playlists. Any YouTube videos that I watch that I find very helpful in songwriting, in music theory, in production, I am doing my very best to catalogue them into playlists that I've kind of split depending on what area of being an artist they relate to, so that can be a resource that I can sort of share with all of you as well. So I hope you find those really, really helpful.
Why should I watch these?
Oh, strange, gangly Englishman, why? Why should I be watching any of these videos? What could this channel possibly be to me? Well, I'll tell you what it cannot be, and that is a guide, because I will say this an awful lot, but I'm definitely going to say it now. I have no idea what I'm doing. I am learning how to do this as I go, so please, anything that I talk about doing, you should take with a pinch of salt. You should corroborate it with other videos. But I hope, that being said, that what it can be is a real insight into what it looks like to be learning all of these things, to be trying to use the information that is out there, and there is so much out there, and putting songs together that you love. I hope it could offer a really unique and valuable insight into what this looks like from an artist's perspective. And If you're a fellow artist, you might find that really useful. If you're a mixing engineer or an audio engineer and you're frustrated at artists who come into your studio and have absolutely no idea what they're talking about, maybe this will help you understand why a little bit. So I hope it'll be very interesting. As I say, my goal with this channel is to be as academic as possible, as rigorous as possible with what I'm detailing, as transparent and clear as possible about what I'm doing, what is working, what isn't working, the things that I'm excited about, the things that are frustrating me. You're gonna see it all. You're gonna see it all. So I hope that promises to be very exciting. Welcome to Floor Food. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. Right, and this is the first time I've done that, so I really hope that this is all recorded properly. 9 minutes 10! That's going to be fun.